something like that.
Alright, duties, we are live.
That's all I got.
Hello.
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 Good
How's
day.
everybody
Good
doing?
day.
Oh yeah, you know, mate.
Oh yeah, you know what? Just here to play some Ghosts of SaltMarsh.
Just here to have a good time.
Exactly. Whatever you say.
Alright,
Yes.
sure.
Yes. I'm gonna go with yes.
That's our Cyrillic.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So we're here, finally,
Gee.
episode 9, Ghosts of SaltMarsh, and we finally have Mr.
Woo!
Bloodrock joining us.
Yay!
Who is also from our Mines of Vandal campaign, which is going to be awesome.
And he's replacing Suxta.
Am I? What? That wasn't the
Bad way
plan.
to put that.
Just
I thought I'm playing my own character.
All you need to do is fish. Easy.
Fish or finish? I don't get it.
Fish.
Fish.
You know, fishing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yep. If you do that, you know, then no one will notice that it's.
Yeah, no one
it's
will
not
notice the
Suxta.
difference.
Yeah.
I might as well just cover the camera. I pretend that I'm him.
Easy.
Perfect.
That works out well.
Huh?
I'm taking that trident now.
Next minute, fucking Andy's in the water commanding sharks. Riding them. Aha!
Throw the spiders!
Oh no.
Oh god.
I'm curious to see if those spiders come back at some stage.
To bite you in the ass.
It's in my list
No,
of
that's just you.
heinous actions that we've taken for, you know, bad events.
Saving spiders is a heinous action
Say-
now?
Spiders is bad.
Well, I mean, I don't think it is as Stolgeg, but as myself, I think releasing a bunch of spiders into a forest that's right next to a town and not really thinking it through, yeah, it's probably a bad idea.
I mean,
Maybe they'll make a
Stolgeg-
colony.
Stolgeg made very sure that they are just normal ass spiders. So, you know.
True.
You didn't actually release any, like, mutated magical monster things.
It's good.
Unless they come across something mystical and turn into some magical
Well, I was
monsters.
about to say they are capable of communicating.
Scarabba.
They have displayed a level of intelligence above that of normal spiders.
Yep. True.
One-
See?
One wielded a splinter as a weapon.
Yeah, and it's decided to accompany you.
Yeah, they call you a rabbit as well, right? So.
That's right. That's right.
They did catch you a rabbit. Yeah, that is true.
So, you know, things could go well.
Man, you should have just kept them, to be honest. Like, every time we come into battle, just like chuck 1,000 spiders on someone.
You're saying
Become
I
the
can't still
spider
do
lord.
that.
I guess you could
Just
try
give
and
it-
find them. Yeah.
Give it 2 days in game. Go back to the spider forest. There'll be many more spiders. Get 10 barrels. Everyone gets a barrel.
Oh, glorious.
Oh no.
Alright.
You're gonna collect spiders from now on, aren't you? Just whenever you find spiders, you're gonna try and recruit them to your army.
Just put them in the bag of holding. Anytime we come across someone we don't like, we just kind of empty the bag of holding.
You only have like 15 minutes, otherwise it's just gonna be a pile of dead spiders.
Hey, look, that's the challenge, right? And get as many spiders as you can in 10 minutes. Find someone you don't like in 5, drop them out.
Well, they might survive longer by
Hey, the
eating each
mage!
other.
We don't like the mage, so we're already halfway there. We just need to find 1,000 spiders.
We found our way in.
I just need to get them out the door.
No, Jimmy can fit under the door. Jimmy can pick the lock that
This is true.
Oh god.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh god.
Oh, the plans.
Your world is
I-
falling down around you.
I can't wait to, you know, to see what comes of this. I'm always very curious where your plans go.
Because they're just all over the place and not really plans.
They are very entertaining, you know?
The thing is, I could plan better, but in character, I can't. I cannot.
Who needs planning, man? Just go with the wind. See where the wind takes us. Apparently that's a barrel full of spiders, so... and the goblin that now serves us beer and food and learns how to, you know, be a spellcaster. Which, by the way, we still need to find out about.
Steve's gonna need to end up in another campaign in order to make him like anything substantial.
I think, you know what? At this point, I wouldn't care. Like, Steve can just be like a long-time campaign companion.
He's gonna be a merchant later on.
He's always
gonna
gonna be
sell us back our
somewhere in
old
the
shit.
campaign and you just don't expect it, but he's always gonna know it's you guys.
He always remembers you. He always knows.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what character you're playing. He's just like, ah! He will take on like several different personas. But he will always
Hey, listen,
be-
you bought him a necklace of intellect that he just got, I think. So
Nice.
he'll be able to actually do stuff now.
So has he learned spells now?
He just got the necklace that enables him to start learning spells. Alright?
Alright. Well, that's a little bit more clear and concise. Wait. That's more succinct now. Mm-hmm.
Better question. Has
Thank
he
you.
learned to spell yet?
Well,
He is doing that right now.
he just got the intellect necklace.
He's just sitting there, like, eyes wide, and he's like,
His mind's just come alive for the
understand
first
everything.
What have I been doing?
5
what am I?
existential crisis.
Goblins just finally evolved.
Oh,
God damn.
jeez.
Good times.
Yep. Alright.
Should we just jump into it? 'Cause we're a little late. Unless you guys want to do a little catch up.
Let's just jump into it. Right.
I like the sounds of that. Let's go.
Let's go.
Cool.
Alright. Shadows and Stolgek, you had, after your perilous adventure with the kraken, you made it back to town. Your fisherman is nowhere to be found. Actually, he is to be found. He is sitting out on the pier, fishing with his enormous orange hat. Like, he's really easy to spot. But he seems to be also very engrossed in fishing and he just doesn't answer, you know? He seems to be totally zoned out.
Maybe he's a little traumatized from the kraken.
Yeah, how many nightmares did you have during that night?
I slept out.
How
What are you talking
well
about?
did you sleep?
Perfectly fine. I got up, had my normal pitcher of ale, and the day went on.
Yeah?
Yeah. Same.
Stolgen comes down like bags under his eyes.
Look, I don't see what the problem is. It's just a kraken, man. Just poke it with the sharp end, and things will be fine.
Just a kraken.
Just a kraken.
All
right.
Andy. Sorry, just to interrupt. Andy, I don't know if you've seen in chat, but Shadowfang left you a message.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Alright, he's all good. That's
But
good.
yeah, last I remember, we were just sitting in the tavern, right? We were deciding what we wanted to do. We just spoke to Galen.
Yes.
Who ran off.
You spoke to
frantically.
Galen in the evening, and now it's morning because you decided to take a rest.
Oh yeah.
And it's relatively early morning for you guys. What's the plan?
Well, I do believe we need to find out what's going on with this chest, right? Because we've got a magical chest, we can't open it. We've got no picks. It's got no picks. It's got no keyhole. We know it's magical of some sorts. And we were going to take it to the cleric, as far as I remember. What else were we going to do, Stolgig? I can't recall. We need to find out
Steve
how to
is
get
just...
more weapons.
Steve is sitting next to you, just reading a book.
Okay, Steve, what does that say? And I point to like the first line.
Fuck. Come on, don't make me come up with like... He perfectly reads the line, you know? Jesus. The definition of ether manipulation is as follows. There you go.
I kind of lean down to him and I like look at the necklace a little bit like around his neck and I'm just like, oh damn. This can do that.
Gonna look at Steve like he's a dog and just be like, huh, impressive.
Steve like looks up for a moment and he says, "Yes, sirs, this necklace has been incredibly helpful."
Steve, you sound awfully strange. But I like it. Steve.
Tell me, Steve, are you still cool with us?
Of course.
Good.
You've rescued me from poverty.
Yes.
Are you excited to be a wizard, Steve?
Oh yes, there are a lot of very interesting spells. And you like, maybe if you look over, you can see like the page he has open is like the fireball spell. And he like looks at it.
Steve, I'm awfully concerned, but at the same time, very, very impressed.
Oh, don't worry, sir. This one is still a bit above what I can manage right now.
Well, I'm sure you'll manage it in no time. I'm gonna pour him a tankard of ale and give to Steve. Pour one for Stolgig. I don't know if it's too early for you, man, but here you go, Stolgig.
I don't know if it's wise to give it to the goblin, but I'll take it.
Hey!
Yeah, Steve, like, without looking up from his book, like, takes a sip, puts it down, continues reading. He's like... he's focused. He found his calling.
Alright. Well, Steve, we have to run some errands. Are you going to stay here and read your book, or would you like to come along?
Do you require my assistance?
Well, who knows? We might need your intellect.
All right. Very well. I'll come along.
You're smart enough to read and walk now, right?
I'll try.
We don't need to tell them where we're going.
Exactly. Look, just see it as a challenge, man. All right. Really get the brain going.
He grabs his book, grabs the ale, and jumps up and is like, "Alright, where are we going?"
Damn book and ale.
Oh yeah.
I say we go and see the cleric, because the cleric is the one we think will be able to help us with the chest, right? That's the only thing we could ascertain to managing how to open the bloody thing.
Yep. Mr. Boris.
Hey.
How long have you been in SaltMarsh? Did you just arrive here? Have you lived here for a while? What's going on?
I would say that I've maybe like established here a little bit. Like been here for a while. Like maybe I'm maybe local people know me for my hearing services and stuff like that.
Oh, for sure. Like I would assume that you're working with the temple. Because that's sort of the place where, you know, most of the clerics chill. Of the two clerics that are in town right now.
And my special service is allowing people who have like a dead relative to like cast Speak with Dead because I have that
Communicate with. All right.
Give him a chance of saying last goodbyes and stuff like that.
I love it. All right, cool. All right. What are you doing on this lovely morning? Are you at the temple? Are you going around?
I would assume that people would usually come to the temple for help, so I would stay there, like sort of being on my shift, sort of.
Yeah. The keeper of the temple he's currently out of town. He's a bit busy at the moment, so it falls to you to, organize things a little bit, make sure the acolytes are doing their job, cleaning up properly, all that stuff. And you see the doors opening, and you see two strangers walk in that you may or may not have seen in town. Probably heard about them by now from some people.
How famous are they in the town? Like, do many people speak of them? What's their reputation? Is it good or bad?
Their reputation. Their reputation is.
What do you want?
Not bad, but they are more well known with the less savory or like less honest working folk. And the town guard they are known as troublemakers amongst the town guards. They are known as pretty good guys amongst the smugglers and merchants.
Okay.
You threatened them!
Hey,
This is slander.
I did not do so. Zookster got very angry because he got arrested. I broke it up, and then we sold them goblin ears. As far as I'm concerned, that's a good deed.
Yes, they are known to take care of evildoers, of monsters, and just this morning you've heard some rumors about them encountering a kraken, but who knows if that's probably just some fisher's tale when they got bored on the ship.
So,
but yeah,
as
So
I
they
come
open
to
the
the
door,
door, I'm just gonna be like kind of not even paying attention to where I'm walking. I'm just gonna walk in and be like, "Hey, Stolgek, check this out!" And I take my cup of ale and kind of throw the contents in the air, and then just open my mouth and be like, and then just like kind of land all the contents in my mouth. Not a single drop, man. Not a single drop. I bet you can't beat that.
give me an acrobatics check.
Yeah, make him roll.
Bring it on. Dice be in my favor.
Roll to
Please don't.
drink.
I mean,
Chug.
Get what I get. Oh, come on, man.
about half of it goes in your mouth, the other half just splashes on your face and on the floor.
Yeah, nice, man.
And one of the acolytes who was like cleaning the floor like turns around and is like, "Come on, man!" And it goes to get something to
I
wipe
bring my
it off.
mouth full, like, oh, no, sorry, we've just had a very long week. I'm a little excited to be back in town. Is the local cleric here? Oh wait.
Well, I should say that Boris, he's an old dwarf. Just
Ooh, nice.
a little info.
Oh,
It's like
nice.
270 years old. Upon seeing what he just witnessed, he's an optimist. He is not gonna like yell at the guest, but he'll probably like say, "That was a good try, but back in my old days, I could drop like 3 cups above." A drop.
Don't say no more. Say no more. Okay, I'm going to reach into my backpack and pull out 3 tankards of ale and be like, all right, show me what you got. I know you're old, but back in your old days, blah, blah, blah. But I bet you've still got it in you, man.
I'll show you how it's done, if you're curious to know.
I'm optimistic, man. Age is nothing. I bet you've still got some fire in that old belly of yours.
So I want to compete with him. What do I do? Sleight of hand?
Both of you just give me acrobatics checks.
Oh, -1.
For being a dwarf, you get a +2.
Oh.
Okay. Ooh, almost the same. Almost a tie.
All right. Yeah, you both. you both managed to catch and spill pretty much the same amount of ale. Like, neither of you manages to catch it perfectly, but it's hard to choose who of you did a better job.
Well, it was a long time ago, and I could have been like totally drunk back there, but I definitely thought that I did it perfectly.
Hey man, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Don't worry. No judgment
Anyway.
here, man. I mean, look at me, and I'm just like covered, like almost head to toe in ale, and I just woke up an hour ago.
Do it again.
Well,
Yeah, you notice like a little halfling-sized figure in the background who like has its hood up and is just reading a book, like just leaning against one of the pillars in the temple. But he also, seems to be watching them and just sort of shakes his head, goes back to reading.
so is he like working in the temple?
No, it's
Steve.
Steve. It's someone who followed them.
It's Steve. Okay. Well, after all this contest, I'll just maybe call someone.
Yeah, the acolyte is like, he got the supplies and he like comes in and
Can you
cleans
take care of
everything
this
up.
mess? Can you take care of this mess? I have to attend to these gentlemen over there. So,
Yes,
right.
right.
Yes. Back to business. Just one moment, and I reach back into my backpack and I grab the chest out and I kind of slam it in front of him. I'm guessing on a desk. This. Can you tell me a little bit more about this? Because we found this, and we can't get it open. I've sensed that it has some sort of magical properties to it, but there is no way of opening it. And I was wondering if you could actually, help me decipher a means of opening it.
well, the main cleric is away, so I will help you.
Who needs a main
Analyze
cleric
the
when you're here,
thing.
man, right?
What's the chest made of, if that's...
I believe it was silver.
The outside seems to be made of silver, but it is way too heavy it is very heavy. Like, it's really, really heavy. And it has a lot of engravings on it. It doesn't have a visible keyhole or anything. It doesn't have any visible hinges.
If I were to... sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if I was to analyze it, what should I roll then? Because I'm okay at religion, history, and that's it.
Give me give me a religion check. It's gonna be very easy.
Okay, I will grab the chest, look around it, and that's horrible.
I did say it was gonna be very easy, and the cutoff point was 5. I was like, if he rolls on the 5, then it's not gonna work out. But it takes you a moment, and you're like, I've seen some of this somewhere. And you're like, think really hard back to your acolyte days where they taught you all the bloody different religions, all their symbols, and then it comes back to you, and you remember that this is a relatively common way of sealing a box amongst the more evil sort of deities. and it requires usually just some blood to open up.
My memories are a bit fuzzy, but I think we need... It's a really old technology. It's a really old way of locking the locks, but with a little bit of special component, you can potentially unlock it. But I believe it was... something that it tastes metallic. I only remember that it tastes like metallic. Maybe it's like I don't recall of any alcohol that tastes like metallic, but my memory is a bit fuzzy. Yes, of course. Blood.
Could it be metal? Oh, blood. Okay. I was close.
Try to drop a couple of blood. I guess 5 drops should be enough. And I hand the chest back.
Okay, I don't take the chest. Kind of weird, but Stolgang, what do you think, man? We have to drop some blood on this thing to open it. Should we do it?
Does it need to be human?
It should be a virgin human blood, yes.
But wow, that's really specific.
Okay,
you got the virgin blood, right? Wait, I'm sure one of your acolytes it is who got virgin blood, yeah? Do you think they'd be willing to help out? We have
Yes, I was
gold.
just about to suggest we take someone else.
Well, they are kind of busy with other duties that they're more capable
What do you
of.
mean? He's just cleaning up the ale?
That's what he's. That's what
He seems to be gone. Like surprisingly enough, like when the talk turned to you know that you need blood, like somehow he just seemed to have vanished. I was like, oh. Just...
Well, that's unfortunate. The only volunteer. Well, I guess you have to find someone else.
What about you? You're a cleric.
Well, I'm afraid, back in the old days, back when I was young and wild, I'm afraid that my blood wouldn't do much.
No, that's okay.
I'm tired of this. I will do it.
Wait, what about Steve?
Steve? Steve is not Steve, he is Steve.
Hey man, I can call him Steve if I like, right?
He is not my brother.
Steve is my brother, damn it.
Steve is like, I'd rather not cut myself open, if that is alright.
No, not open, just a little dot. You know. Okay, you know what?
But it's gonna hurt, right?
Stolgang will just do it, don't worry. He's a big tough boy. You just go back to reading, don't worry. It's just
Got an axe in my head. I'm gonna do it!
Whoa! Whoa, calm down, man. Not that far. You just need a little pinprick, goddammit, not a whole finger.
No, that's okay. I can do it if you want. I can do it. I can provide this help. I can also help you ease the pain. So
Yeah,
who
exactly.
who will volunteer to provide with the necessary material?
This big fella right behind me.
Yeah.
Very well. Let's get on to. And would you please come over to the desk, and I will grab. I don't suppose that I have weapons on me.
You probably have like a dagger or something on you, because that's like most
Not
people
really.
just...
I
Here,
chose
take this, and I give him my short sword. Oh, wait, even better. Here, take an arrow.
Yes,
Or there
I
might
will
be-
basically, yeah.
There might be like some paper knives or something around, or even needles or something. Like,
Bloody middle-aged doctors, man. Don't even have any tools. Oh, look at my magic.
Okay, I will use the arrow and the hand of this young gentleman, Stolgik, I believe, right?
all right, yeah. You take his hand,
How
you
about I
poke
outside
it
of
with an
hand?
arrow. I'm not gonna have you roll damage because I assume you're not like sticking the arrow through the hand. hand.
Well, I was gonna ask, maybe I can throw a sleight of hand, just for fun.
Dex
Sure. Sure, give me a sleight of hand to see how good you are at